In my experience, most people are actually miserable. Most people are sad, and most people are semi-depressed. Most people are unhappy. And when I say that, people go, no, they're not. Most people are actually really unhappy. They're unhappy with what they have. They're unhappy with who they are. They're unhappy with how their dream didn't come true. They all thought they'd be a millionaire when they're 21, and they're not. And most people are genuinely unhappy. If people were completely honest and completely blunt about how they feel at the time about themselves and their position and who they are, there's a difference between aspiring for more and being unhappy. Everyone aspires for more, but most people are genuinely semi-depressive and miserable. That's because we live in a capitalist world, and I believe that capitalism, one of the cogs that drives capitalism, is the fact that people need to be unhappy. They depress us on purpose, and they do this because if you're not depressed, you're not going to continue to work a job you hate, trying to save up for a Ferrari you're never going to afford. That depression is very, very important for the capitalist system because it allows people to do things they don't want to do, hoping that money will one day make them happy, even though it never will. So most people are actually miserable, and it's not completely their fault. Like I said, I'll do a separate video on the capitalist system and why I believe it's designed to keep people miserable. But the people I know who are not miserable, the people I know who are not unhappy, who are genuinely happy with who they are and themselves and what they have and what they've achieved, are all super arrogant. Because I say this, people come to me and go, you're arrogant, bro, you're arrogant. And when I read that, I think, yeah, I am arrogant. I'm arrogant because I'm a 4 times kickboxing world champion. I came from absolutely nothing. I grew up in a single-parent household in social housing. I'm now a multi-millionaire, a decimillionaire, a kickboxing world champion. I'm retired for life at 30. My mother's retired for life. My brother's retired for life. Anyone I care about, I can just throw money at. I have $1 million worth of cars. I live anywhere in the world I want. I do anything I like. So yeah, I'm a little bit arrogant, but I'm arrogant because I've earned all of this, and I'm happy with who I am. And I'm happy to sit down and tell everyone that I'm the fucking man. And I genuinely believe I'm the fucking man. And that's because I'm a happy, contented individual. And all the people who sit there and tell me, you shouldn't be oh so arrogant, they're the people who are unhappy. You shouldn't be arrogant. You should be like me, a meek, humble piece of shit. Well, I don't want to be like you because you're a fucking loser. So the crazy thing is this. A lot of people are trying to correct your thinking in this world. There's a lot of people who are going to be out there trying to tell you how to think. But one thing you should never do is adopt the thinking of someone who is sad. The last thing anyone wants to be is sad. Do not adopt the thinking of someone who's semi-depressed and sad. I'm arrogant as fuck, but I'm also very happy. So if you're going to adopt my thinking, that might rub off on you. You might become a bit of an asshole, but you'll certainly be happier. Whereas these people out there going, don't do this, don't do that. These are the same people who have on their Twitter bio, anxiety and depression. Do you want to think like them? Do you really want to live under that blanket of anxiety, depression, and unhappiness? Do you? Of course you don't. So don't listen to these morons. There's 2 very simple choices in my experience in the world. You have people who are arrogant and happy, because when you are happy, it's very natural. All of a sudden, when you're genuinely happy inside yourself, it's very, very natural if you look in the mirror and think, I'm the fucking man. Or I'm the fucking woman, whatever. It's gonna happen. There's no other output for happiness besides absolute self-love. And that's why happy people are arrogant. And the people who are humble or forget the celebrities, they're all pretend humble. I'm talking about the real, in the real world. People who are humble and meek and all that bullshit, they're the most miserable people of all. So do not adopt those qualities. It's not going to lead you anywhere in life. I guarantee you the best thing you can do in your life is wake up every day and think, I'm the fucking best. That's what I did before I was a world champion. That's how I became 4 times world champion, because I never once doubted myself. To this day, I don't doubt myself. I'd climb Mount Everest right now without training or equipment. I guaranteed I'd pull it off because I'm the fucking man. In the description below, you'll see a link to CobraTate.com. This website has a full range of digital courses that can improve your life significantly. Not only do we have information on how to obtain and retain women, how to improve your physical fitness, how to improve your body language, we also have information on how to make more money and live a more fulfilled life. On top of this, we also have the War Room, which is a subscription service that allows you to have access to other like-minded individuals around the world. With over 100 people already in the War Room, you have access to a pool of talents which can ensure that you make as much money as possible, as quickly as possible. If you have any further questions on any of the courses, there's an individual video next to each one on the sales page. It's time to improve your life.